Hi, Louise. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, trying to, there she is. Hi,
Um,
Cynthia. How are you?
I'm good. Um,
Cynthia flew in from Hawaii.
yeah, I wish for real.
Mhm. Look
Yeah,
pretty. I like your hair all fluffed out like that.
thank you. Yeah, I've been rolling it up. It was it was cool when I washed it since it was cold out. I was like, oh no, I'm not about to wear it wet, and I'm so glad I didn't
Mm-hmm.
because it was cool for several days in a row, and I could have potentially, giving myself a cold or
Mm,
a headache from, wearing my hair wet while it's cold.
yeah. So you rolling it up like grandma used to do with the rollers and everything?
I use those rod things,
Oh yeah.
the little I don't
Mm.
know what you call them. I forgot what they're called.
They're like flex rods or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I use those.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think we in our generation we developed better rollers. They don't hurt as bad.
Oh no, I know, right?
I remember them big plastic pink ones that you had to put like pins on it.
Right. When my cousin and I were kids,
Hmm.
well, we were teenagers. She's 3 years older than me, or two and a half.
Hmm.
I think I was like 16 and she was like 18. I would hear something hitting her wall when I was asleep. I was like, what is that noise? And I get up the next morning, she wouldn't have not one roller in her head because in the middle of the night, she would be snatching them out and throwing them across the room
Oh no.
because they would be hurting. And she would
Yeah.
be
Yeah, I
like, what
never
in the world?
I never could understand it because I couldn't sleep with them. I got my mom would get the cushy ones where you pull the little thing over and connect, but those like
Those dry your hair out,
that's
not
what I was gonna
you
say. They
use
suck all the moisture out your hair.
not unless you use the papers. If you use the little papers and wrap them in the papers or wrap your hair in the paper, one or the other, or both.
Right. I think she tried, but it would, yeah, it was just wasn't. That's why my hair was pressed and braided. When I got on my own, I'm like, I do not know how to do all this rolling and stuff they be doing. Mm-mm. Yeah. So anyway, I am in my jacket today because I thought we'd do a little I'm liking our skincare training and stuff. So I'm thinking today we're gonna talk a little bit about time wise, but I'm just kind of curious if any of y'all took a peek at the video in the text that I sent out today. Did y'all see the video on In Touch?
I did not get a chance to, I was in the middle of doing some stuff and then I got some bad news. My best friend passed away
Oh,
and her daughter had an aneurysm.
oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the month before her daughter had an aneurysm. She's still in the hospital and then the mom and my friend passed away a month
Oh,
later.
oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, Cynthia.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're gonna get started with prayer, but I had asked that question because I'm gonna show that video tonight. I was just curious.
Cool. Yeah, because I didn't get to see it. I was
Yeah.
in the middle of stuff and then that happened. So,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
well, I found out about it. The youngest
Yeah.
daughter
Yeah.
reached out to me.
Is
But I
she here
did
in
talk
Michigan?
to my goddaughter. I did talk to her.
Okay. Is she here in Michigan or somewhere else?
No, they're from Michigan.
Mhm.
She's the one that moved to London. So her
Oh.
husband came and got the baby and took him back to London with him. But
Mm.
she's still here. She's in Washington.
Okay.
That's where her sister was living
Okay.
in Seattle.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh,
she
back
was
home.
visiting, they were visiting with her when it happened.
Hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I see Maxine here. It looks like she might still be at work or at her mom's,
Hi,
probably.
Max.
Yeah. Now, maybe she's having sound issues again. Maxine, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Okay, so maybe she can't hear us. Cynthia, send her a little note in the.
Oh, she said, my sincerest condolences. She knows the person.
Oh, okay, okay, so she can, okay.
She can hear us.
Yeah, she just might not be able to talk, you know,
Oh, sorry, Max. It's
Oh,
back.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I
I'm
wasn't
here.
sure
Yeah.
if you
Okay,
had
so
those
I'm
did you hear,
sorry.
last time.
did you hear what I said, Max?
You said
It's
your
Beverly.
friend Pat
It's Beverly.
Beverly.
Beverly
Do I know her?
Lockhart. Beverly Lockhart that was over payroll before I was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
God, that's oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
And how is her daughter doing?
She is walking and she's
Does she not
talking.
know though?
Yes, she does know. She knows.
They did tell her. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah,
Yeah,
because her
I'm
sister
here.
was with her.
Well,
So
I'm here with my mother, and so I'm gonna mute and get off the video because I know I look
Okay.
horrible.
Okay, you look
Okay.
fine. You look
you look
fine.
beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are so beautiful. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
But
you.
Max, I'm gonna pose the question to the group, you know, about Anita later. See if we can get some ideas for you and everything. So you just listen, okay?
Okay. I
All
just
right.
told her, gave her the price and the set and the cream and you know, and I said I understand, you know,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
should have did it right there at the party. But anyway.
Maybe, who knows? She might have put you off even there. You just never know. So, but we'll talk about it anyway. Let's, you know, let's discuss, because this is why we come together for this kind of stuff, to talk through these things. So anyway, so I'm going to say a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together again this evening for our champion unit meeting. I thank you, God, because I know that, you know, we could be doing any other thing, but you have brought these women together to run businesses together as a team. We grow together with each other. And through that, God, I know that you are touching each and every one of our lives, helping us to grow, helping us to improve and move, and keeping at bay anything that is causing us maybe not succeed the way you would want us to succeed in your will. So God, I just thank you for that. I thank you for the blessings. I thank you for the continual, you know, strength that you give each and every one of us every single day. I thank you for each and every one of these women on this team, for the things that they bring to the team, for their character and their characteristics and their minds and their wisdom, and their service, God. I thank you because these are wonderful people that you have put in my life that lead, that have basically fed into me as I hopefully mentor them. And God, I just ask that you continue to give me the right words and the right things to say, to train and teach and mentor as we go along. So I'm asking right now for your prayers for Cynthia's friends, family, for Cynthia herself in the time of mourning. God, I ask that you reach out to the nursing home right now and you touch Maxine's mother as she is continuing to just grow and heal, hopefully, God, because you know what, God, with you anything is possible. And give Max the strength as she walks through this process with her mother. God, I ask that you touch each and every one of these team members on the call, anybody who's still coming, or anyone who may not be able to join us tonight. I just ask that you continue to keep them and love on them. God, we ask that you get into this meeting and let us grow together. And we pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Thank you. So I put up the Champion Creed because you know what? I didn't get rid of it. I just haven't read it over the past couple of meetings because we had other things to talk about. But even before the end of the year, we should probably still kind of like recognize who we are as champions. And since we have Devira on the call tonight, hi Elise also, I see you. Devira is one of our personal use consultants. She's my personal team member. She hasn't been with us up until this point much, but she's trying to join back in as the summer is starting to kick off. She's a tax preparer and all of that stuff has started to wind down. So Devira, I know, joined us tonight because she has a little bit more time and she's telling me she wants to go to seminar. So I am really excited about that. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, when challenges begin to rise, champions emerge with blazing eyes. Do you guys have blazing eyes? Are y'all ready to blaze to the end of this month? I hope so. With hearts of fire and spirits high, champions reach for dreams that touch the sky. Are your dreams up here or are they down here on the ground? Because if they're down here on the ground, they're not that exciting. So I hope you have dreams that are going even higher than what you imagine. With every stumble, with each lesson they learn, champions grow, succeed, and start to earn, embracing growth with open hearts. So be open to it. Champions thrive in every part. So let the world their stories tell of resilience and grit. Are we gritty women? I hope y'all are gritty like I'm gritty, okay? As their amazing businesses swell in the tapestry of life, a vibrant hue. Look at this hue of women on here. Champions rise forever true. So that is who you are. If you're not sure, believe it, okay? Because listen, ChatGPT wouldn't have called us this. Because I didn't make it up. That came from AI, but AI even knows how bad to the bone we are, right? So 15 stars by June 15th. But here's the thing, my bare minimum. I'm looking for 7 more. Bare minimum, 7 more. So I'm a star. Shelly's a star. Cynthia is inching her way up, y'all. She is so close. Shelly's on her so close to that second level. But look at Cynthia. Cynthia is only $260 away. I am excited. Y'all give her a hand because she is working that thing. We also have Elise. Look, Elise is so close. Y'all give Elise a hand. 354. She is almost there. You hear her? She's like, woo! Yes, I love it. And she said it. It's done. It's good as done. Look at Max. Max is almost there. 404.25. We're going to encourage her and push her on this meeting tonight. So I want y'all to clap because Max is so close. We have also Louise, who told me I'm putting my order in on Friday. Look at this. Not only is Louise going to shut down Star, but she's also going to shut down her 3rd bonus bundle. You guys, woo! Yes. So she is building her inventory so she can hit the ground running in the new seminar year. And then we have Teresa. Teresa is getting really close at 769. And I am just hoping someone in this group, couple people, are going to reveal themselves, become a star. I know Laverne had talked about it, but I'm trying to figure out who the other person's going to be. We just going to pray on this thing, or maybe it's going to be a new team member. We just never know. So that is that. I'm still looking for red jackets. Look at Shelly. Shelly is coming down here looking like the queen. Look how beautiful she looks today. You're so pretty. I'm loving
Thank you.
whatever she got on her eyes, y'all. We all need to do that. Look at that. She got this thing going real good. So 5 stars, but or 7 stars. But listen, when you become a star consultant, you get to shop with us at seminar. So what's really exciting, that anybody who's a star gets to get a gift card to go shopping, whether you come to seminar or not. But it's going to be really fun because those of us who are going to seminar, we're going to go to the mall and we're going to go shopping with our gift card. So I think that is really fun. So anyway, so that is that. Okay, let's talk about what's coming up. So last meeting, I talked about all of the promotions for this month. We do know that we have the SOAR bracelet, 600 wholesale in June, and you get the beautiful silver tone bracelet that matches the earrings and the necklace that came earlier in the year. But on top of that, if anyone gets just active, I'm doing a 2468 everyone reactivate promotion. So if you get active in the month of June, 225, you could potentially earn some earrings. But listen, it doesn't stop there. If you decide you want to move up from there, then you get a better price, okay? So you're either going to get some earrings or you're going to get something even better, okay? But these are the cute little on silver wing earrings that you could earn. But of course, if you hop up to that 600, you're going to end up with this bracelet, right? So then the other thing is, you guys have hopefully seen it, the June contest. Last week I wore the t-shirt. I didn't wear it today, but there are some other prizes also that you can earn. So there's the t-shirt, the Beauty is My Business t-shirt. And thankfully, it's not a pajama shirt, y'all. It's a real deal t-shirt that fits real good. And so, okay, my TV came on out of the blue. On top of that, if you do 450, so maybe you're like, I want to do a little bit over active. Okay, 225. You're gonna also get a pair of earrings, but I'm actually, they're curated. I'm picking different earrings depending on who wins them. You may get some really nice earrings that will fit your personality. Okay, so that's at 450 or 600. You get the bracelet. 650. You get the little cozy for the tumblers, right? Okay, and keeps your drinks nice and warm and cozy. So this is 650. And at 850, Shelly, look at it, check it out. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this right? How do I do this with my stuff? Maybe I need to, oh here, put it up against me. See that? Look at this bag. That is so cool. It's the clear bag like you like, Shelly. And it says MK on it. It is adorable. It kind of just, it doesn't have any kind of like little magnet or anything. It just sort of, it's just a nice little tote. So very cute. That's at 850. And of course the t-shirt's at 1250. And if you're like me, I just feel like you might as well just earn it all. And so 1850 is where you should shoot for, okay? The other thing I'm doing is the team building promotion. So you can earn 10 entries for each new team member. So can I tell you something? Up to 10. Can I tell you something? For each new team member you add in June, you get 1 entry. Guess what? Cynthia is about to have 1 entry because on Sunday, she had a young lady who said she wanted to sign up. So as soon as her agreement goes in and I see it, Cynthia has 1 entry in this contest already. Okay. Cynthia, are you even slightly excited? Do you even know what I'm talking about? She's so quiet. Unmute for a second. What you trying to say?
No, you said an entry into what?
Okay, can you see this promotion on the TV?
Oh, over there. Okay, yeah.
So for every entry, for every new team member, you get an entry in the contest. And when they become active in this month, you get 4 more entries. And if they become great start qualified and they do their 600 bonus, you get 5 entries. You can get up to 10 entries to win these cute Kate Spade desk accessories. Okay. The cat is a phone holder, just so y'all know.
That's cool.
Isn't it cute? It's supposed to hold your phone like my little phone holder here. This is not cute. The cat is cuter. Okay. So you want the cute cat. And so, yeah, this is really, really nice stuff. So right now, Cynthia with her, soon to be 1 team member is winning this stuff unless somebody else recruits somebody. Okay, so y'all, come on, let's have some fun with this contest. Okay, are you all excited about winning prizes this month? Because we're winning prizes. Anybody excited? Come on, yay, woo! Okay. So, all right, what's next? What's next? What's next? Okay. Also, we know we got some ladies who are on target for a free red jacket. Now, this is like now is the time. Okay, besides the team building contest, if we're gonna get a free red jacket, because 600 is easy. I've said it all the time. We're a selling unit. We can do 600 wholesales. Like that is starting to become a normal thing, right? We may not have 100 like Kristen, but we moving. It's easy to do these 600 wholesales. What we haven't done is knocked out this great start qualified thing, right? Now, Shelly, you got people who could help you with this because you already had people in the kitty. Okay. The rest of us, some of us we gotta recruit them. Okay. But now's the time. Let's get them in and recruit. Like Cynthia, I think, well, I don't know. Does Pam count for this? Where does she fall in this? Does she count?
Yeah,
I think she does.
yeah,
Yeah.
because this month is her last month, so yeah, she counts.
Okay. So, gotta get Pam on this. Okay. And then that means you would just need 2 more. So y'all, I'm serious because you're not going to get the free red jacket if you don't get the recruit. Okay. So that's the other piece of it. Okay. Speaking of which, can I tell y'all, I'm so excited. Elise, Denise says, I am considering starting my own business. And she was in number 8 on the survey.
Yes.
Okay. So is she the one that's Dee Dee, right?
No, that's Denise.
That's the other one. Okay. So who was signing up you said somebody was signing up Friday, right?
Denise said she would, but she wants to know about the insurance, the benefits.
Okay, so you and I should probably talk to her.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
She got kids and she needs to know about benefits.
Okay. Yeah, it's not quite those kind of benefits. So we definitely need to talk to her then. Okay. So Great Start Club, I'm really excited. Again, you guys give a hand clap to Louise because she has 2 bonuses that she has earned since the start of her business. Shamika, also a new consultant that has earned 1, but basically Louise is about to shut down number 3. So I am really excited about that. These are some of our other ladies. Shelly, I don't know if you realize, but Lorianne is like 295 away from the first bonus. So maybe she could be one of your, qualifieds. If, I don't know who she need to sell to, but let's talk. I know she personal use, but whatever. Come on. You my best friend.
She sold to, after she sold to one of her neighbors.
Right. And she your best friend. The only reason why you in Mary Kay is because of her. Because she came to my house. So tell her, say, look, lady. So anyway, just something to think about. And who else is on here? Gina, Cynthia. She won't count for your 3, but Gina is really close to her first bonus, but this is the end. This is the last month that she could get that. And pretty much everybody on here, as y'all can see, most of the folks are in a June deadline. So this is the time for these ladies. And Sherry, if you're watching, you got some people in here too. So we want to try to get them qualified before the end of the month. Okay, so y'all ready to see who is on our weekly recognition? Let's talk about it. Okay, so I got 2 weekly accomplishment sheets this week. Okay, and here's the thing. Listen, I know that y'all are out there selling, but you got to turn them in so you can get some recognition because you don't get recognized. Okay. But when you do, you get recognized. And we like to congratulate those women who worked their businesses this week. So this week, I'm going to say we had a royal court. We didn't necessarily have a queen because we weren't quite at that queen level. Because right now, we're trying to get real serious about our Mary Kay. So in this next year, our queens will be crowned when they have 300 or more. Okay. So right now, let's just give it up because Shelly and Cynthia turned in their weekly accomplishment sheets this week, which I would have expected because you know what? They are the leaders. Y'all give them a hand and let's see what they did. So I'm excited because Shelly had $162 in that she logged for this week. So she was out there working, and Cynthia had 36. And I even sold, and I kind of shocked myself because y'all, I didn't realize I went in to do my weekly and I'm like, whoa, I didn't even realize I was selling that much. So the fun part is when you're talking to people, you sell. Just pick up the phone, start calling folks. Because I made a commitment over the last couple of weeks to just get on the phone and stay on the phone. And it makes a difference. So I am really, really proud of you guys for continuing to be consistent. That is the thing that I love about these two ladies is they are consistent because they consistently turn in their weeklies. They consistently have money on it, even if from the smallest to the largest, because we know we've got those weeks where it might be $30 and then you got those $1,000 weeks. Okay. But there's consistency. And so I want to encourage the rest of y'all to continue to do that too. Now, the other thing that I'm really excited about is, oh, and you know what, y'all? Give a hand to consistency. I need everybody. Come on. Because I want this in your brain. I want to be consistent like Shelly and Cynthia. Okay. That's what I want. So let's also congratulate all those ladies who participated this weekend at our Self-Care Sunday happy hour. We talked about Mary Kay. And so that means they shared with a lot of people. We had a ton of guests. We almost ran out of seats, didn't we? It was cool. So Elise had 3 guests there. Yes. Good job. She had the most guests. So we were really excited about that. And they were really engaged too. And then Louise had two guests. I should have said 2.5 because really Louise had like 3 guests, but one dipped out. And I was like, a minute she was there and then a minute she was gone. And I was like, wait, where'd she go? And so she had to go to work. But Louise came up in there with 2 guests. I'm so excited about that. Maxine had 2 guests as well. Cynthia had 1 guest, and you heard the results of that. Her guest said, I'm signing up. And I had a guest. So yay, we all had guests, which was wonderful. We had a great time. Cynthia taught the skincare. We just really, really had fun. And we had good food and good drinks. Because of course, Annette was back with the pina coladas. I was like, I don't know. I might not be able to keep having her come back because people can't be out there drinking. Because, we got to be paying attention too. So anyway, but it was fun. So we had a good time. So we'll be back in September. We're not going to do anything through the summer. We're going to take a break off and then we'll come back in September. Probably sort of with the same theme, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it. Okay, now. All right, now for the bad news. Yes, the bad news. I don't know if y'all noticed this number. Do you guys see this number? Last week it was like 197. Yeah. Cynthia, unmute and say what happened. She probably already knows.
I already know, but what happened?
You already know. So unfortunately, you guys, we have a team member who back in March decided to send her product back to the company because she was no longer wanting to do Mary Kay. And it was a significant amount of product. And for that reason, it hit our unit production. And it usually takes about 3 or 4 months from the time that they mail it back. Well, she mailed it back in April. I didn't know what was going back, but when she sent it, I was like, oh God, this is not going to be good because it's going to hit in June. I kind of thought it had already hit. And so like, I was already like, oh yeah, we're at 197. We only need 103,000. Like that's easy, we only need that much to finish. So what's going to happen is you guys are getting letters from me that are going to say we need 103,000 to go. It's actually a lie because we actually need more now. We basically took like a $15,000 hit in the month of June. So my unit production that's showing on the report shows us at a negative number for the month of June right now. Okay. Yeah. Because they basically like tack it back on us. So we're back down. What does this mean? I was a little, miffed, I will admit, when I saw this on Monday. I actually walked around. Actually, I might even seen it on the weekend because I feel like I've been depressed for about 4 days. Maxine and I were talking yesterday. She probably heard it in my voice. I was trying not to cry as I'm talking through stuff and wanting to quiver and cry. But I was really kind of like out of it. And I told my husband I didn't want to think I was crazy and stuff, but yesterday I was driving a delivery to a customer, and it was funny because yesterday it all came to a head. It seemed like everything was going the wrong way. Every order was canceling, every booking was going away. I dropped off an order to a customer and I brought the wrong product. I was like, okay, you know what? I cannot. This is too much, right? But on the way to the customer, I thought about this, and some of y'all are spiritual and you'll maybe get this and understand this, but I've heard over the years about people talking about witches and curses and all that. And I literally felt like my business was cursed yesterday, to be honest. And I'm driving to my friend who's also a woman of God, and I kind of jokingly told her how I was feeling. And I said, I feel like I've been cursed by a witch. And she was like, well, maybe. And so we were kind of, so when I came home and I looked up prayers to rebuke curses, and I found a prayer that was a morning prayer for rebuking a curse and an evening prayer for rebuking a curse. And I read that evening prayer last night twice, and I slept like a baby. And I was like, and I woke up this morning feeling so much better. And today, one of those appointments that canceled on me, she like wrote me back and was like, so actually, I can't do Friday. I said, well, how about Wednesday? Oh, Juneteenth, that's perfect. Yes, let's do it. And yeah, you can come to me or virtual. And I said, I'll come to you. She says, okay. And I was also thinking I might want to sell Mary Kay. So I was like, okay. So let's just put it this
Double
way.
for your trouble.
Double for my trouble. And today I had like appointments and different things happening, and it was just a better day. And so
Not answering prayer.
I'm telling y'all this because, and I know y'all believe in prayer and everything, but I told my husband today, because he said, why didn't you tell me yesterday? I said, because I didn't want you to think I was crazy. He's like, I've been in church all my life. I wouldn't have thought you were crazy if you think you've been cursed by a witch or whatever. And it was so funny, but he was like, just pray anyway. Just pray all month long. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do every morning, every night. I'm saying this same prayer, like keep the evil spirits away, and order my steps and order the steps of my business. And I just believe if we all come together in prayer and that we work our businesses, I still believe we can do this 300,000. I don't care what the number says. I don't. And you know what? If nothing else, we're going to run for it. And if it don't happen, it don't happen. But if we at least we got to try. At least we got to try. This weekend, I was like, oh, I don't know. Forget it. Right? No. We're going to try. We're going to try. So I have a renewed strength and a renewed attitude about this thing. But here's the other thing that excited me. Look at where we're at for the car. We actually went up. So that it doesn't affect apparently the car. I thought it had, but it's not really killing what we're doing on the car. So we're getting closer. If we hit 300,000, this car is happening too. And then we'll be a Premier Club unit, which is a whole nother level. And so I just say, let's just keep working. Let's just keep working, So that's that. So I'm done with all that bad news. Here's some other good news. Oh my gosh, after this weekend and after the stuff that Cynthia texted me and everything, look at this. We got 49 faces in our 100 Faces contest. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Are you guys excited? It's not even the halfway point of the month. And we only need like 51 people. Okay, listen, I got a party at the end of the month that potentially could have 25 people at it. And another one that's got like 6. So I got half of the 51. Can y'all do the other half? Can y'all do it? Yay. Okay. All right. And if we do, guess what? I'm giving away the purse, right? I got the cute purse. Okay. For whoever's customer wins, you can win this cute purse with the bumblebee, right? And the customer wins $100 in free product. And that is coming straight from my show. $100 free product. Okay. You just got to turn in these tell us what you think forms. So that is what is happening with that. Here's who is on target for those end of the year seminar prizes that we will celebrate in August. We will celebrate then. I haven't picked the date yet, but I'm just letting y'all know we're gonna probably have an end of the year celebration sometime in August. So right now I noticed this. I'm like, oh, Shelly, look, you are only 1,396.50 away from Princess Court. I think, shut down your star by the 15th and then hit the ground running. I think you could be
I
Princess.
already finished Star.
Yeah, you did. You just did it. Okay, no. I'm talking about the Ruby. Finish your Ruby. Yep. Oh no, I know you finished Star. So if you shut that down, but you got a little bit more time, and by the 30th, I say let's go for Princess Court so you can win the whole jewelry set. Okay. Cynthia, same thing. Whole jewelry set. You guys are on target. And then Elise and Laverne, James, you guys are all on target for Duchess Court. Elise, you could do this. Listen, this month, this is a done deal. If you finish your star by Saturday, the rest of this you can finish before June 30th and you can finish Duchess Court, So I'm excited about like what is happening with how we're moving. And then Yvonne has to build. We need some team members. We just got to find some more team members. Louise is rocking it out. She needs 3 more friends, on Yvonne's team. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm excited because we got seminar coming up. And right now I know we got Louise registered. I know Cynthia has her ticket purchased and she's going to register. I think Shelly's got the gas tank full and she and Craig are going to be driving down. And Devere, who dropped off, told me she wants to go to seminar. So this week we're having lunch and I'm going to talk with her about that as well. And we may have another person coming as well. And Laverne is still on the fence. She's sitting right on the fence. Somebody need to call her and say the fence hurts. Like a woman sitting on a fence is painful. Okay. Ouch. She needs to just make a decision. Somebody call her or text her and say, why didn't you make the decision yet? You know that hurt. Anyway, sharp area anchor pins. We got ladies who have already earned their anchors. Princess Court earns you the enhancer. National Court earns you the big mama, the big double enhancer. And we got ladies and a gentleman all on target for the anchor pin. So I'm excited about that. What else is happening? We got Pink Boot Camp. You guys, I'm teaching this Saturday. Okay. I'm teaching. Me and Julie Kins are pairing up. Julie is a director from Connie's area who Julie and I debuted the first time as directors together to help make Connie a national. So she's been in and she's remained a director all that time. So she's got a lot of history and information to share as well. So we'll be doing the training. We've already talked and figured it all out and everything. So please join us this Saturday at Pink Boot Camp, okay? Also, let's see. Okay, so upcoming meetings. So I had a show up, go up meeting yesterday all by myself. Nobody showed up.
My granddaughter graduated. Peyton graduated.
Congratulations. And I know Shelly got an appointment. I was just like, well, it is what it is. I actually wanted to ask y'all though, because we started this show up, go up meeting. It was kind of cute because Laverne asked us to do it. And then Laverne hasn't been on it for 2 months. And we know why. I mean, she's had a lot happening. But I kind of want to, in the new year, make the show up, go up meeting a once a month and make that meeting for leaders only. I somewhat am thinking about doing it for anybody who does 600. But I also halfway want to do it just for the Reds. But because we're still a growing unit, I thought maybe we could start it out by doing it for people who do at least 6. And it'd be another great incentive to be able to move up to that higher star level. So I've been thinking about doing that, and it'd be a leadership meeting versus like a second meeting like this. It would be something additional, maybe where we do a book study of like a John Maxwell book or something. That would be a good reason to come together. And so I wanted to just run that by you guys, not just Shelly and Cynthia, because you guys show up all the time, but would anybody else be interested in having a leadership meeting outside of this where you can go deeper into your business and learning how to be a leader in a business like this? Anybody? Or what would you like to see at a meeting like that? That'd be the other thing. Knowing that you got to do at least 600 to get in there, get in the door. Okay, y'all gonna just make me make it up. Okay. Now, if you come and you be like, you so mean, or you this and that, and look, I tried. Tried to give y'all a chance. No, but anyway, so I'm thinking it may end up being something that happens once a month on a Saturday. So we'll have to figure out which day that we would do that. Or it would happen once a month in the evening during the week sometimes. So we just got to figure out which day would work, but that's something that could happen. I kind of think if I do it, it would happen either starting in August or starting in September. You know, something after the start of the new year. So think about it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm kind of thinking that we will not have a show up, go up meeting at the end of this month. Just based on the fact, oh, Shelly's like, no, you want to do it? Shelly wants to do it.
You know, I was coming last week, so.
I know you were. I know, and I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't doing it. Then we can still do it, Shelly, and we will, because you'll be the start, and Cynthia can do it too. I feel bad because you and Cynthia are the ones who come most of the time, and you're consistently on this meeting as well. And I didn't want you to feel like, why am I coming to 2 meetings if that meeting is not doing what it's supposed to do? So what we will do is we will kick off this next meeting as a leadership meeting. We'll do it that way. And then that way it'll feel like something different, because I don't want y'all to feel like it's the same kind of meeting. Okay. So we will still do it on the 24th. Okay. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? Oh, and then just the guest event calendar for June. This is in the Facebook page, so you guys can find that there and see what kind of things are happening. All right, so let's do this. First, I wanted to show y'all real quick this video on selling sets. I know, Shelly, you watched it, but everybody else said they had not seen this. And I think it's a good one because this video is by Waverly Copeland, who was the queen of sales at her seminar last year. And she's a young lady that is legacy Mary Kay. I mean, like her grandmother is a Mary Kay director. I think her mom or her sister's mom is a national, like, you know, it's legacy, Mary Kay. But she has kind of, I think, taken the way we do skincare classes and modernized it for a younger group. And so I want y'all to just see sort of what she does. And hopefully this will give you guys some ideas. And Maxine, I want you to listen to this because I want you to see the kind of the, what do I want to say it? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I got to share sound, don't I? I want y'all to see the casualness of this because I think sometimes we get so stressed out by the structure of a Mary Kay skincare class that it kind of keeps us from wanting to do a class. So I want y'all to see kind of how she does her stuff.
I love that there are so many different ways to sell in our Mary Kay business. We can sell one-on-one in person or in a group. We can sell virtually via our preferred digital platforms, or we can do a combination of both. I'm sure that many of you have already found a selling strategy that works for you, whether it be in person or online, and I think that's totally awesome. For those of you who are still trying to find an effective way to sell, listen up, because in this video, I'm going to share my personal strategy for selling products in sets to maximize the sales in my Mary Kay business. I like to sell products in sets mainly because it results in more profit for my business. It's really a no-brainer. I mean, I can earn more profit from 3 customers who purchase the Mary Kay Time-Wise Repair set than from 3 customers who purchase just the Time-Wise Repair Foaming Cleanser, right? I also like selling in sets because it benefits my customers too. How, you ask? Well, let's take our skincare sets for example. All of the products in each Mary Kay skincare regimen are designed to work together to achieve the maximum results. So when customers say they want the best looking skin, I always recommend the best Mary Kay skincare regimen for their needs. And I am also intentional about explaining why it would be the most beneficial for them to purchase and use all of the products in the entire set. I think another reason it's beneficial to sell products in sets is because many times customers can save some money when they buy in sets versus individually. And you know what's great about the Mary Kay skincare sets? There's already some built-in savings for customers when they purchase a skincare set versus buying the products in the sets individually. And the beauty of being an independent business owner is when I bundle products to sell together on my own, I can offer those sets with a small discount to incentivize customers to purchase them. And one last thought about selling products in sets is I really like to say that offering individual products to customers is like asking them to browse through the menu at a restaurant. There can be so many different choices in there that it can get overwhelming, and so they just end up buying one or two products. Grouping them in sets, on the other hand, whether it be skincare or color products, makes the customer's decision to buy so much easier. They just need to be reminded about how much they're saving by buying the set, and then I explain to them how they can benefit from using all of the products in it. So what's my strategy for successfully selling in sets? Here it is. A fun party where guests get to sample some products. The Mary Kay travel roll-up bag, a closing set sheet, and by providing excellent customer service by following up after the sale. Whether the party is conducted at my house or my hostess's, I pride myself in providing guests with a fun and casual party experience where they can feel like they're just sitting and talking among friends. Making a personal connection with each of them is very important to me, which is why I typically like to only have 3 to 10 guests on average at each party. This way, I have a chance to talk to each of them and really get to know them and their skincare needs on an individual basis. This personal connection is so important because it helps to build rapport and trust right from the start. So as guests arrive at the party, I ask them to fill out their beauty profile card as well as the top portion of their sales ticket. When we're ready to start, I ask everyone to sit on the couch while I sit on the floor. Then I start by having everyone try some Mary Kay products on the back of their hand. I let them try all the products in the Time Wise Repair line, the microdermabrasion set, the Mary Kay foundation primer, and some body care products and more. Now, let's talk about the Mary Kay travel roll-up bag. I firmly believe that customers, especially women, love buying products in sets, especially when they're thoughtfully put together. And I have found that the Mary Kay travel roll-up bag is such a fun and effective tool to showcase sets of Mary Kay products and to motivate customers to purchase them. And because the travel roll-up bag itself is so practical and versatile, it also makes a great giveaway to incentivize customers to purchase more products. Let me explain how I do this at my parties. So, I like to divide the 4 pockets of the Mary Kay travel roll-up bag into different sections, with each section containing the products that the guests just tried at the party. The skincare products go into the first pocket. The targeted skincare solutions go into the second pocket. The third pocket has the primer, powder, and finishing spray. And finally, all the body care products go into the last pocket. And I also like to throw in an oil-free eye makeup remover in there as well, just as an added bonus. After everyone has finished trying the products on the back of their hand, it's time for the individual close. I always use a closing set sheet when meeting with each guest, and I only show product sets on the sheet. All of the product sets there match what I have in the pockets of the travel roll-up bag. Plus, I also feature images of other product bundles to give my customers even more options to choose from. In total, I feature 18 different product sets on my closing set sheet. Some of them are sets of color products, others are targeted solution skincare products, and others might even be a combination of both. Always thoughtfully put together in a way that makes sense for the customer and with a small cost savings built in, of course. I explain to each guest that I'm going to offer them a special discount just for coming to the party. If they purchase any 8 sets during the party, I call that my Cadillac set, they can get it for only $3.99 plus the travel roll-up bag for free. If they purchase any 6 sets during the party, I call that my Queen set, they can get it for $2.99 plus the travel roll-up bag for free. If they purchase any 4 sets during the party, I call that my Princess set, they can get it for only $1.99 plus the travel roll-up bag for free. Do you see how simple it is to sell products in sets this way? Selling sets like this is such an effective way to show customers how much value they're getting for their money. And the product discount along with the gift of a travel roll-up bag, it's just a small investment in what I hope will become a lifelong customer relationship. And this brings me to the final ingredient in maximizing the sales in my business. Following up after the sale is absolutely key. Remember, it is in the reorder where we maximize our sales and make the most profit. Following up with our customers is a great way to see how the products they purchase are working for them and to answer any questions they may have. It also provides us with a great opportunity to upsell other Mary Kay targeted skincare solutions and even color products. Plus, it helps us to continue to build on that relationship that we started with them at the party, which can translate to more sales, which can last a lifetime. It is said that it takes more effort to acquire a customer than to retain them. So I'm always intentional about consistently providing my clients with the excellent customer service that they deserve. After all, this is the Mary Kay way of doing business, right? So let's quickly recap the important points I just shared in this video. Selling products in sets helps to maximize sales. The Mary Kay travel roll-up bag and a good closing set sheet are effective tools for showcasing and motivating customers to purchase sets of Mary Kay products. A good reorder business is how we maximize sales and make the most profit. And following up after the sale and consistently providing excellent customer service is the Mary Kay way of doing business. I can honestly tell you that I have experienced a lot of selling success using this strategy ever since I started my Mary Kay business in 2017. Whether they may be for a grand openings, for my new team members, or my own personal skincare parties, it's always the same. I always focus on selling sets of products using the travel roll-up bag and a good closing set sheet, and I always follow up after the sale. Remember how Mary Kay Ash said that nothing happens until someone sells something? Well, to summarize and drive home the main message of this video, I'm going to say this. Great things happen when someone sells a Mary Kay skincare set and follows up after the sale. Now, I challenge you to set a personal goal of building 30 new skincare customers in the next 30 days. You can use the selling strategy that I just shared with you in this video, or you can use your own. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you book parties, online or virtual, and get Mary Kay products in front of people, preferably in sets. Then watch your business grow.
All right. So, I it's so funny, Shelly, you were right about that. The video is a good video. Like, she is a great speaker. You know, I was just like, why is she so good at this? So yeah, it was really impressive. But I'm just curious, what did you guys think of that? What are your thoughts about selling sets? You know, or even just her casual way of doing her appointments. Anybody have any thoughts or ideas?
I won't be sitting on the floor.
Right. I was like, was she in a dress?
But she's young, so she's young.
Yeah. But I think, like, you could bring you a cute little chair, or just find a chair that they can sit in, that you can sit in. I mean, if it's 3 people at the party and there's a whole couch and a chair, why would you sit on the floor? But remember, Connie, I don't know, were you here when Connie showed that? Connie, you know, was such a tall lady that she would sit on the floor when it was time to do like the closing with her customers because she wanted to get low and let them be up high so that they could visually have kind of like the control, you know, because otherwise she's towering over them and it seems very intimidating. So I think, you know, there's ways you can make yourself lower by leaning over, you know, towards people and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to get on the floor. But I like somewhat the casualness of what they're doing. Like I've been lately with a lot of my customers when I'm doing reorders, because I have the time now, rather than just saying, hey, let's talk on the phone or let's get together on video. I'm actually saying, hey, do you want to go get some coffee? Do you want to connect? And we go and have coffee and then we sit and talk. And I showed oh, by the way, check some of this out while we're having coffee or lunch or whatever. And it's a more casual way. And I'm finding that my customers are really enjoying that, you know, and even some of my consultants. I spent some time today with a consultant here at my house. I invited her over to help me with my garden. And by the way, you know, she came over with a notepad and a lookbook because she's like, okay, I got to talk to you about my order. And so I showed her the new product, you know. And Shelly, I know you're good at this because you probably do a lot of this with your team. Cynthia, you know, when you have an opportunity to see people, I know you've done that as well. So any other thoughts about, you know, just selling in sets, or do you have any questions about selling sets, especially from people like Louise or Elise or you guys?
Well, I would just say this. Typically, 90% of the people like the whole set.
Mm-hmm.
Their apprehension is the cost most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And what I have tried to do, what I thought was a good idea was, they're like, well, I want to just get the cleanser and the facial wash.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I sell that at the regular price, and I tell them, well, when you're ready for the rest of it, you just pay the difference as if you bought the set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't discount those first two pieces necessarily, because then, you know, they never come back and get it. I mean, well, let me
They
take,
may not, yeah.
or I'm already giving them some type of a discount, because if it's a skincare, a facial that I'm doing with them, I give them a discount because they did a facial.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is whenever they decide to get the rest of it, I just haven't had that many people. Usually I either sell the whole set,
Mm-hmm.
or when I call the people back 2 weeks later, a month later, 2 months later, are you ready for the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
I have not gotten anybody yet to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they say they like it, that, you
Mm-hmm.
know, oh, this is going on, that's going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So far.
You know, one thing you may try, maybe it's just a wording thing. So if you do decide to do something like that, like breaking it up, maybe getting a confirmation of a date from them. Okay, so when do you think you want to get that future?
Oh, I do that.
Okay,
And I
cool.
call them
And
back
then you
at that
follow up.
time, because I don't want to be
Mhm.
like bugging them.
Right,
So
right.
I ask them what's a good time.
Okay,
And
good.
I call
Yeah.
them at that time, and they go,
Yeah.
oh, well,
Yeah.
so, like I said, so far.
Mhm.
That's not to say that that's going to keep happening that way,
Yeah.
but that's what has happened.
Okay, okay.
They
You know
either
what?
buy the whole set.
Yeah.
I've had people buy whole sets,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. And I think we'll see more people buying more sets the more appointments we do, right? Because a lot of times it comes few and far between because maybe we haven't been as consistently having
true. That's true.
appointments. The more we do them, the more we're like, oh, yeah, we sell sets all the time. That one or two people, we won't even think about it. But I like that you get that, because that is something that a lot of times when you're a brand new consultant, so it's good that they heard you say it too. When you're a brand new consultant, a lot of times we're so worried about being pushy when we're following up with somebody but if you ask them for, when do you want me to call you? That you then got permission. That doesn't make you pushy. That makes you helpful because you called them when you said you were going to call them, you know? Like I just thought about it as I was watching that. I sold some product to a customer today, and I had to deliver some, and then I have some coming to her customer delivery service. And in both, I put samples. Just like she was talking about following up, I was thinking, I've got to get better about following up, because a lot of times I'll put samples and stuff, but I don't follow up to say, what do you think of that sample?
Mhm.
But I think we need to put that in our repertoire. And so after I get off this call, I'm going to set up a Scipio, because I'm running a special for the month where everybody, my VIPs get 25% off this entire month, off of everything. And so it's only like the 11th. We got to the 30th, and she's going to have all these samples beforehand. So my thought was, I'm going to set a Scipio note to her, some future text that says, hey, by the way, 25% is almost over. And when she responds, or even if she doesn't, I might say, so what'd you think of those samples? Did you try it? Would you like to save money this month rather than next month paying full price? You know, so I think follow-up is key. So interestingly enough, Maxine had a situation. You know, we had people at the thing and it was a little crazy at the end. So I don't know how many people actually sold on the spot. A lot of us probably had to follow up. I'm still trying to reach my person who had to leave early. She wrote me too, and then like dropped off the face of her. Like, oh, I loved it. Had a great time. Great. So what do you want? Crickets. So I'm like, we'll see. You know, I'll eventually get the order. I know I will, because she's long-term customer. But Maxine had what was a skincare purchase. She tried repair, but she wanted the time wise, because she didn't necessarily want to buy the whole repair set, I think, because of price. The problem is she already has the repair cleanser and the lifting serum. So Max and I talked yesterday about maybe the approach and whatever. Well, then the response, because she sent me the text. And so I told her, I said, I'm gonna pose it to the group and see what you guys think. Because I could say something, but she said, here's her response. Hi, Maxine. I'm going to wait a month or two for my order until I finish what I ordered. How much is the Satin Hands hand cream? Are you going? And then she asked about, is she going to go to like a concert or something? So I'm like, she went from repair to 116 time wise to a $12 hand cream. And so Max is like, wah, wah, wah. You know? And so the question would have been, would you guys, like me, I probably would have gone back. You know, maybe I'd be a little pushy. I'd be like, well, wait, what happened? I thought you really liked you wanted to try that other skincare set. Because Max asked me the question. She's like, how does that work if she's already using repair cleanser and the lifting? I said, well, she could use the lifting with the time wise, you know, or I might have said, well, give me that repair back and I'll just give you this, you know, like some of those things. But what do you think, Shelley? How would you have handled that?
I was thinking maybe she could maybe tell her you know, if you have a party or have a double fake, you know, get some people to come, then you can earn the other parts of the set,
Yes,
depending on how that goes.
that's a great idea, because that was the other thing I had thought about today. But I was like, I wanted to see what y'all would have did. And so I think the party idea is awesome, because she needs a party anyway. Now, Maxine's hesitant probably, because that was my thing. I had told Maxine, I said, well, you know, the best part is when you deliver it, then you can show her how to use it. Like, it'll be like you having your first facial. That didn't happen. But I think we need to book a party, Max. I know you at your mom's. Feel free to write in the chat, no way, or yeah, okay, I'll do that. You know, but Cynthia, what else? What other things do you think, or anybody else have an idea for her? How would you have handled, you know, time-wise repair to time-wise to a hand cream with your customer?
I think I would have just been one step down from Shelley's response, which would have been for her to do the difference, which is what I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, you could just pay the difference. You already have the others. So just pay the difference of the, you know, and then you're not paying the two. And then when you reorder, you're not going to reorder everything all at once. So you will never have to pay $215 at one time.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so that's how I would have explained it.
Yeah, it was interesting.
If she likes the repair, I would have tried to figure out some way for her to do the repair.
Yeah.
I don't see not that it's a horrible thing to go down to the Time-Wise 3D, but if you're already using the cleanser and this lifting serum,
Mhm.
you just need to stay on that.
And the funny part was, and I don't know, Max could, if she had a moment, she could probably chime in and tell us something different, but it looks like she might be in the middle of talking to somebody right now. So we talked at length about this yesterday, because Cynthia, that was my first thing. And I said, well, because we're away from the thing, I had told her, I said, well, go back to her first to find out. So just remind me, you want to get the repair or the Time-Wise? Like literally put that question out there and let her say it. And then you say, okay, well, with the Time-Wise, did you want the one with the eye cream or without? Like kind of get her answer between two yeses. The problem is, I don't even know if she was able to even get to that point, because it sounds like, because I also had suggested to keep things simple, because Max, I'd be giving her too much information and she'd be stressed out. So I was like, keep it simple. She's laughing at me, but I'm telling the truth. Keep it simple. Just say, hey, I wanted to follow back up with you, from yesterday. And I said, because sometimes the customer will be like, oh yeah, I want such and such. Like they already tell you, and you don't have to say a whole lot. And so, to be honest, Max, I'm not sure like what happened if she just did that, if she just came to you and said, this is what I want or what. But we had talked about potentially, could she buy the other pieces to make her set, but it doesn't even sound like Max got a chance to even have that conversation with her. So yeah, she said no, she didn't. Yeah. You want to unmute and tell us a little?
Okay. No, I didn't get a chance to talk. Well, I did call her yesterday and it went into voicemail. And so I texted her and I forgot what I said, but she texted me back today. And okay. I said, oh, I don't know. I called her and she said, hi, wait a minute. What did I see now? Okay. Yeah, I called and she didn't, and I left a voice message. That's what it was. And so she texted me today, and then she said she's gonna wait a month or two. Well, I sent the thing to you. And until I finish what I ordered, how much is the satin hand cream? And then she said, are you going in? Anyway, then I said, oh, okay. But this is how I said it. I'm so
don't go there. Just tell us
No,
don't go there. Just tell us.
I said, oh, okay. Yes, I understand. How are you liking the cleanser and the lifting serum? And then I said, yeah, then I said the satin, and then I told her she asked for the satin hand cream, but I said the satin hand lotion is, I think, $12 and the set is $36. And I haven't heard back from her.
Okay, so she'll probably
She'll probably get the cream.
She may get the cream, but
yeah.
So like I said, in that situation where she comes back with, oh, I think I'll wait 2 months, I probably would have picked up the phone and tried to catch her, since she's right at that moment. I probably would have picked up the phone and said, so 2 months, girl, why don't we try to see if we can get you the rest of it somehow? Do you want to try the rest?
Yeah,
try.
I just fold it up.
Yeah, but that's okay, because this is like out of your wheelhouse. It's not normal. And that's part of the reason why I wanted you to hear different people's perspective. So Cynthia might have called her and said, hey, you know what? I know you really liked the set. Let's try and see if we can figure out a way to get you the rest. Shelly might have said something like, hey, if you could get the other 3, products, would you? And if she said yes, then Shelly might say, why don't we have a party? Maybe you can get them at discount. I'll give them to you at 50% if you have a party and have like 3 people there. Like you could just make it up almost. So those are some options.
Okay.
And it's not too late. When she reaches back out to you, you could actually say, okay, great. You want that hand cream? That's so awesome. Thank you. By the way, you've been on my mind. you know, and you can say, I've really been thinking about, you got a chance to try the products. Did you just curious, did you like them? Did you like how it felt? And if she says, well, I did, it's just right now, I just can't, I just had a daughter who graduated. She's this, she's that, right? You'll be like, girl, listen, I'll give you the rest of the stuff at 50% off if you just do a party for me, because I need to practice.
Right.
And she might be like, well, party, does it have to be like that big thing that y'all had? No, just invite 2 people, just 2 people, and it could be, make it casual, make it like you are helping her out. And she may say, okay, I'll do it for you. Because this could be a way for you to get your first party for real, with somebody who will be a real deal customer, not just a family member. Like this could lead to something completely different, Oh, you still on mute.
She bought from me before. She's bought some products for me before. Cynthia is the person that wanted the half of the repair set.
Mm.
Remember, I was telling you,
Yeah.
and we sold her the serum and the I think cleanser.
Yeah,
This is the person we're talking about.
yeah.
And
I think she really likes it because she seemed to like it. Her and the other lady, I'm not sure whose guest that was across from my guest that knows my guest. But she likes the product. I think she got sticker shocked. If you break it down for her in one way or another, or even pose it to her, okay, you really like all of the products. If there's a way that you could get it where it's not the $215, would you still want it? Because I see that it worked really well for you. And, it's like, I use this all the time. It's like shampoo and conditioner. Sets work better together.
yeah. Yeah.
You get the full effect. And you like the full effect when we were at the party. So you deserve the full effect.
Yeah.
Things like that to her. You deserve the full effect. We can work something out where you could still get the rest of it.
Okay, yeah.
Without it being the full $215.
Right. And so, because she's saying, I'm going to wait till I use up what I have, but you only have half of
And then
the
she's gonna
set.
have to buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. So if she got the rest of it now, then she would never have to buy a whole 215 at one point. Because as you're using it, not all of it goes away at the same time. You usually are replacing. Like I have a repair customer that just replaced Julie that came. She just replaced her facial and I think her day cream. The other things she used, I guess, more sparingly. So those are, or her eye. It might have been the eye and the cleanser. But so she probably would never need to buy the whole thing at one time.
Yeah.
But I'm a little confused because then she wanted to buy the 116 set.
Yeah, she was like, I'll try that one. And I wonder if she was just thinking about trying it because
she's just thinking about price. And and I know I'm guessing, I'm not in her mind, but I really think she's just thinking about cost. But the other set works best for her from the sounds of things.
Yeah. Yeah. So Max, the interesting thing, like I said, because actually, if she were to get the 2 moisturizers and the eye cream, it's going to cost over $150 anyway. It's still more than what she would have paid. And maybe that's the other part that maybe she was looking at. But this is the thing. If you offered it to her at half off for, connecting with you with a party, then she'd only have to end up spending like $75 on it or so, somewhere around there, $75-$80 to get.
This is the repair, right?
Yeah, to get those other 3 pieces. You can pull them out of one of the sets and give her a full set. And so I would consider that. Now, who knows if she's gonna go for that, but
Right.
You can offer it to her and say, gosh, I'd hate for you to wait 2 months and then you'd have to buy the whole thing.
Thing, yeah. Right.
I'd rather you be able
Third
to,
choice is
Yeah.
offer her the 3 pieces at a discount.
yeah, offer the 3 pieces at a discount
Mm-hmm.
or potentially offer them for a party, like even better, offer them for a
A
party.
party,
If
yeah.
she can't do a party, then maybe give her a smaller discount if you want to get it off your shelf. Because when it comes down to it, it's a discount anyway. I mean, $215, we offered it at $199, right?
Yeah.
So that
She paid $104 for
Already.
the
Yeah.
the serum and the and the cleanser.
Right.
That was 104.
Right. And it, she gets to save $16 with the $199, but the whole point is, yeah, she spent a lot of money just for the 2. It's better to buy the repair.
Well, the difference
Right.
of that, the difference of the $199 is only $95. So maybe she would go for that, or $90. I mean, I usually know how
I see what you're saying.
bargain.
Yeah, she's saying what Cynthia's saying is, since she's already bought something
That's
for
the
104,
That,
then just give her the rest for 95 and see if she'd be
yeah,
interested in that. So that's another option.
right.
Which is less than the 116 for the
Yeah.
miracle
For the
set.
whole set that
Right.
she wanted. Right.
So
No,
anyway,
I don't
we've
really
given
think she
you-
wants the miracle set. I think
Yeah.
she was just trying, she likes the products.
Yeah. So
And she
Matt-
wanted the carry out, the bag, the travel bag, I think. Wasn't
right,
she
and we were given the
interested
roll-up
in that?
bag with the full-
roll-up bag?
Yeah, with the repair. So if she paid you the 95 and you decide you want to give her a roll-up, give her a roll-up. But
Oh, that'll sweeten the pot. That's for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So Max, I'm gonna leave that up to you, but I wanted you to
Okay.
just hear some
Thank you.
ideas so that you didn't just hear from me. I think it's all
Okay.
a lot of good information, and you decide how you want to handle it. Pray about it, and
Yeah.
yes. and either sell her a hand cream and call it a day, or do one of these other things. Okay?
Right.
Whatever works.
$12 plus tax. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But you'll keep a customer. It'll be fine. But I would word it like something like, you've been on my mind and I just wanted to make sure that you're completely happy, because it seemed like you really liked that skincare. If there was some way that I could help you get it, would you be interested? And just ask her. Don't push it, but just ask. Yeah.
Okay.
And see what
And she did put her sister down on her profile card. Remember? Yeah.
It'd be like, listen, do you need me to call your sister for you?
Right. Right.
Anyway, so
okay. Thanks, guys.
It is 8:40.
Okay.
I was gonna do time-wise lessons tonight, but I really don't want our meetings to keep going till 9 o'clock. And poor Louise is here, half sleep. This poor girl had a hard day today. And Max is in the car, and really, literally, Max, you're one of the ones that I wanted to see this training, but being in the car, you're not going to probably be able to fully participate. So to show y'all where this is, and this is your homework from the meeting, okay?
Okay.
So MK Confident, you guys remember how to get to MK Confident? If not, I'll show you. Okay, so let me show you. When you go to, you got to go all the way back. Hopefully it'll take me all the way back to InTouch. Maybe not. Okay, let me go to InTouch. Hold on. Can y'all see the InTouch homepage? Cynthia?
Yes.
Okay. So when you guys are on InTouch, you go to Education.
Okay.
And you go to MK Confident. Okay. And once you're in MK Confident, you want to go to Product Education, either over here, or you can go down in the little pictures down here. Click Product Education. And there's skincare. Now, some of y'all have actually started doing a lot of this training. Like I know Louise has done a lot. And so basics of selling skincare, I think Cynthia, I've seen your name in this too. It looks like you've done some things. Our skincare and how it ages. These are some of the things we were doing together as a group. But what I want y'all to start doing now is learning about each skincare set. So Time-Wise or Time-Wise Repair Volume Firm, the two that we sell the most of, you pick which one you want to learn about and click on it and do the modules. The Time-Wise one actually has 6 modules, I believe. Yeah, there are 6 lessons. Time-Wise 3D Complex and the ABCs of skincare, the customer, the miracle set, the eye cream, it like breaks it all down. And then because it's Time-Wise, we also have the microdermabrasion and the additional Time-Wise products that are represented here. So this is really the homework for y'all to go through and do these. So we can kind of recap what we learned next week, because I want us to be better at teaching about the skincare and really sharing it with our customers. And we have found going through these trainings, we've learned some stuff, haven't we? Because I sure did. Yeah. Yeah. So they kind of surprised me, you know. I was like, not everything about the website's that bad. You know, those of us who've been around forever, I'm like, oh, I hate this website. But you know what? Not everything about this website's that bad. There's some good stuff on here. So I want y'all to, you know, try this out and see what you learn. Let me know if there are things that surprise you, you know. And again, don't forget, meet me at Pink Boot Camp on Saturday. Okay, so you can learn about team building. So we're gonna learn skincare in our homework. We're gonna learn team building on Saturday. And between now and the rest of this week, those of you who are working on STAR, don't give up. Okay. Don't give up until the fat lady sings. That's what they always say, right? So, you know, keep working so that you can finish it. Maxine's over there singing. He's so silly. So one last thing that I wanted to put out here. Cynthia has so graciously agreed to help me at the end of this month. I told y'all I have a party coming up that has 25 potential people at it. The issue is it's in Muskegon, Michigan. Yeah, Shelly. I am driving. It's my friend who is a first lady of a church out there, and she is doing a women's day for, she said, max 25 women. And it's going to be me at 10 o'clock in the morning and her friend who does bracelets and does the spiritual thing with making bracelets in the afternoon after we leave. So 10 o'clock in the morning, that means I got to leave my house at 6 o'clock to go pick up Cynthia. And she's going to go with me because it is a 3-hour drive to Muskegon.
Wow.
We're going to do our 10 o'clock. My goal is to be out of there by 12:30. And the reason why is because I have to get home, drop Cynthia off, and go to Farmington Hills for a birthday party Mary Kay event. And she's got like 5 people coming. Okay. So I got 2 major parties happening on pretty much almost the last day of the month. If we get 25 people signed up for this Muskegon thing, she already told me today, Cynthia, that 9 people already signed up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I've already got some names of people I can reach out to like find out about their skin type and everything so I can come completely prepared. But if I get 25, I might need a 3rd person. And so I just want to put it out there. If anybody else is thinking they want to go on a road trip with us, you can observe a skincare class. These are women of God, so I think it'll be a nice, you know, event. And you can help me, assist me. The other option too is if you want to hang with me the whole day, you could potentially assist me at the Farmington Hills one too. So I don't know, wanted to put it out there in the case anybody wanted to join in. You guys let me know. You don't have to necessarily tell me right now unless you're just like, I want to go. But you can reach out to me after and let me know if it's something you want to do. But it's on the
When is it?
It's on June 29th. So it's the last Saturday of the month. We pretty much have to leave the Detroit area around like 6:30-ish. so that we can at least get there by 9:30 so I can set up. Cause I potentially might have to set up 25 trays. I was kind of like, shoot, I should have built it like Waverly does and tell everybody just sit down and I do it on the back of the hand. So I was like, this is 25 facials. Oh my God, you know, it's gonna be a lot. And I think some of these ladies are gonna be a little older because I think her church is an older population. So I don't even know if I'll sell to all of them, but
Yes, you will. Stop saying that.
well, I just say that because I mean sometimes
I know, I don't know. I know God can do all
I
things.
know
Stop
Cynthia,
saying that.
Cynthia is working on my my speech.
Underneath.
Yes,
Your faith.
my faith and my speech. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Cynthia.
All things
This
are
is,
possible.
you see why I'm taking her with me, okay?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Cynthia knows how to do these big parties, and when we do stuff like this, it's so cute. She sells more product than I do.
Wow.
And she is so good at it. I love it.
Really is.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
Max, let me know if you want to go. I know it's kind of out of the way and all that, but we can try and figure something out if we had to. And Cynthia, I was going to also ask Laverne and see if she wanted to take a road trip,
Mhm.
see maybe if she would do it. I don't know if she will.
That would be nice.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all pray for me. So why did my mother call me
Mhm.
the next day after you confirmed that it was back on?
Mhm.
That she's going to Georgia to pick up my aunt and wanted me to ride with her
Oh, no,
Mhm.
on the
really?
26th. But I wouldn't be back until the 29th in the evening.
Oh, no. So what? So you didn't tell me that. Can you still do
I
it?
told, yeah, and the thing is, my brother and I talked because I told him that she was planning to do it, and I don't really want her to drive by herself.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
See, yeah, Maxine remember me talking about that. And I
Yeah.
kept asking her, what's the date? What's the date? But
Mm.
it's not her fault. It was when my aunt called her back and said,
Mhm.
okay, the
Mm.
29th.
Oh, no. So are you able to still do it?
Well, I told my mom that now she's planning to still go by herself. I really don't want her to. But
Okay.
if somebody else will volunteer, then
Oh, yeah.
Well, the other option that I hadn't thought about is I thought about asking Fred to at least go with me if I didn't have to drive, but I do
Mhm.
really want an assistant because I just
Mhm.
I don't see myself being able to do 25 different people. So
right.
that's the only thing about
Well,
that.
like I said, I did tell her, I said, oh no, Ma. I said, well, when are you coming back? And she said, oh, I'll probably be back that Friday or Saturday. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
because she's
Well,
gonna stop back by Tennessee.
knowing that, I will make sure that I try to find
Well, just let me know. We'll just keep playing it by ear between now and then.
Yeah.
She used to do it, but she hasn't done it in a while since she moved here. And she technically kind of didn't do it by herself when she moved here. She drove her car, but the truck that was taking her stuff was following with her.
Mhm.
So,
Well, driving to Georgia, I mean, I wouldn't want to do that by myself. That's a long drive,
Well,
I
she's
could.
gonna stop in Tennessee to see my brother,
Oh, okay. Because I was
which
gonna
is
say,
like
I don't
the
have a
halfway point.
problem. The reason why I offered it to her is because I didn't have a problem driving to Muskegon. Well, I didn't think it was 3 hours. I thought it was like 2.5. But I was like, I've driven 3 hours because I drove 3 hours to Columbus when I went to that conference that they had there. The problem is I got to turn around and come back. That was my issue. And the fact that there's going to be like 25 women. Initially when I talked to her, I thought it was just going to be like 6 people at a party at her house. And then when we decided to make it this big thing, I was like, oh shoot. But I'm definitely gonna go, and I'll just have to see if there's some other folks that might consider. I'm gonna definitely ask Laverne and see if she might want to consider it.
Well, like I said, just let me know.
Mhm. Okay.
I did tell her that I already committed that to you. And I said, and I told her, I said, and I was hesitating because when you told me it was off, I was like, okay, so when mom calls me and says if it's whenever, because I knew it was coming up, then I would just ride with her.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we'll see, because
Okay.
that's the end of the month too.
Yeah.
It's a lot twirling around in my head.
Okay. Yes. So,
Okay.
all righty. Well, that will conclude our meeting tonight. You guys do your homework. And I will hopefully see some of y'all on Saturday, okay? But feel free to call me if you have any questions, you need any help with your orders this week or anything else. And Maxine, prayers for good results with Anita, okay?
It's
Elise,
gonna happen.
when should I call you? Because I guess we need to talk about
Denise,
Denise. So,
I'll let you know what she says, because she looked like she, she's getting more excited. The
okay,
more she hear, I'll definitely let you know. But I'm really working hard myself right now, calling
okay.
people.
I'm thinking maybe we can do a
on me.
three-way call or something. So, right now, the only thing I've got tomorrow is like a 1 o'clock.
I'm hopping off. I've got
Yeah.
somebody getting
Yeah.
on bingo
Okay.
for the first time in 2 years.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Yeah, so I got a 1 o'clock tomorrow, Lise, but if you want to, we could probably try and do something sometime tomorrow. Just let me know, okay?
I will let you know. Okay.
All righty. Okay, good night. Good night, Louise.
Good night. Good night.
Go to bed, girl.
Good night.